Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Got you.
Yo, welcome to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar
on a Tuesday.
Salute. Yo, I am
Hola.
Hot Ron, celebrity bartender to the stars. They hate when I say that.
Why is that so funny?
Why
is that so
you mean the stars in the sky?
No, I work for several stars. I just can't.
Stars from when he got hit in the head. That's what it was.
It's somebody threw a rock at him. Like,
yeah.
It's so funny. He always want to tell the story about working for the girl who died in Florida.
Oh. And she died in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
No,
she was living in
Don't say
Atlanta.
her
She
name.
died in Florida, though.
No, she died in Atlanta.
She was living here, but
died.
she died in Atlanta.
Did she die?
She did.
Yeah.
It was in Florida. You sure?
It was Atlanta. She had just moved there.
She just moved there.
Did you kill her? Did you kill her?
No, that was
And she was not no star.
That's what I'm saying, but that's it.
She's a DC star, but I never bartended.
She wasn't even a
I never
DC
bartended
star.
for her.
He always throw his
I
story
did
out.
PR for her.
Have you bartended?
For her?
For
No,
anybody?
I bartend for everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm a professional bartender.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. Oh, you got a haircut. Yo, Tito Castro is in the building.
I got the
How
mole
are you?
cut today. I'm doing good. How's it going with
Is
you?
that a mule, a mole? What do you call it?
Mole? No, it's
The
just,
judge told him, "Don't
it's just
come
a-
into my courtroom
He did
together."
No, my wife told me we got a picture day tomorrow, so you better get your hair cut.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
So, you know,
Lady Castro.
So I do.
Lady Castro looking good today too.
Of course, she always does. And you know, I got a hair. I got a. I have as a my old science teacher told me back in like 8th grade. Ninth
I'm
grade.
sorry I asked. So you.
Hold on, hold on. He was like, 'cause we woke up to him, and his name is Mr.
God.
Wolf. Like, Mr. Wolf, you got a haircut today? He goes, no, I got them all cut.
Again, I'm
was my
sorry I
favorite
asked.
joke.
Okay, that was really good. Her.
Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention to you.
Okay. Yo, what's up, Red Beard?
What's going on,
You're
everybody?
so angry today.
I'm never angry.
Why?
Why? I'm living, so why be angry?
All
your best
right.
life.
Take us to church. Take us to church. PDO, what's good? What's good?
Peace to the people, man.
Peace to the people.
Yeah,
in the Middle East.
I'm here, man.
You here?
Yeah.
Why does everybody look so like? I know you don't do that, Pastor, but it's just like,
Everybody been smoking?
yeah, everybody seems so like we've been high.
Because when you walk in this building before
Yeah, you just start
9:45,
Shout out to the show before us.
You just start inhaling.
Supplying us with the second.
shout
Yeah.
out to
District
District Dabbers.
Yeah, shout out to Dabbers for
That's
talking
gonna be a
to
problem for me in a
people
couple of
on
weeks.
the legalization of weed.
Yeah.
I assume it's what they're doing.
So, and matter of fact, if that's happening, let's say you about to get a government job. Now that it's all legal in DC, do they still do drug testing?
Well, it's different. They still test federal jobs.
So they
It's
found
still illegal
marijuana.
federally.
Would
It's-
that
it's-
be-
It's illegal federally.
Well,
Oh.
which technically supersedes state laws, so it should be legal everywhere, but states don't enforce their laws. And
And I think
the
also
federal
it's
government isn't
also
gonna
just
intercede.
about the jobs. Like some jobs, you just can't be on drugs for this job. You know,
Yeah.
so it ain't got to do with the law. It's just for
They
this
can't
job.
ask you now if you smoke marijuana.
They can drug test you.
They can drug test you. Federal jobs can drug test you.
But they
I'm saying,
drug test you.
but
But-
federal,
but in
federal
DC but in
and
DC
daycare jobs, school teachers.
Yeah, something like that. 'cause you want
I
that.
agree with that on daycare
Yeah.
job. You don't want nobody high watching your baby. You know what I mean? They make
You
bad
be
jokes.
high watching your baby shit.
I ain't never been high watching my baby.
I have never done that.
Me neither. I don't play. I don't do no drinking. Well, she's grown now, but when she was little, I didn't drink.
That you did.
I did not drink around my child or did anything like that around my child.
He's calling his child like she's so innocent.
She at the time she was.
My child.
No, but my thing is
She ain't never did no wrong.
Exactly. That's
Not my
No,
baby.
but my thing is that's the best thing about a divorce. There's always days when she's not there. So why do I have to do it while she's there? You know what I'm saying? She wasn't there every other
the
weekend.
best part is she's not
But
there.
you was a full time dad for a while, right?
But she still went away on every other weekend.
Went away.
Hey,
She
yo,
went
yo,
away.
hey, we need to end the show when we do things that we don't like or whatever. We need to just have some real honesty about how we feel about our kids.
Oh,
yeah.
Like a real honest moment. Like
Don't do that.
Like,
My baby be listening.
everybody
to
always
this show.
act like you just love your kids no matter what, and of course we do, right? But they get on your nerves.
You know what?
Hell yeah.
You know what? I get mad because my kid is so amazing. She's better than me already. I'm so mad at that.
You're mad
I
she's
hate
better
that.
than you already.
I hate that.
Why are you lying?
It's supposed to be that way.
You are lying for real.
She's done more in 10 years than I did in 20 or
She can't do it.
25.
It should be.
Well, that's what's supposed to go. Yeah, like
On
my
your
son,
time.
my son and my daughter, like they about to lap their dad. You know, it feels like anyways because they're so smart. You know, and they next level. It's the next generation.
Not me. My daughter's still, we still.
Oh, whatever.
You think that?
She knows.
No, everyone thinks that. I'm not lying. I don't have to lie.
You know, her daughter is the next generation
phenomenal.
too.
Yeah.
She is.
She's
She's amazing.
2.0, but I'm still 1.999.
Yeah, okay. See,
So she's better.
She going kicking and screaming. She going kicking and screaming into the next level.
People tell us, they be like, Sine, you're amazing, but Arminta, you something special. I'm like, I know, because I'm ratchet.
Well, you ratchet.
I bought you fake hair and all that tonight. I was giving Ron his.
You know my favorite. I love me a
Yes.
fake hair.
And a little
offense.
black beat face.
Little-
So I
little-
was giving you, here you go.
But you can put off
Hey,
anything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
She was my soror before she was your wife, mother.
Check it. You ain't lying.
I'm just joking.
Is your birthday today? Because if it's your birthday, it could be your last day too.
Oh. Don't threaten me
He's
live
doing
on
that.
air because I will
Right,
fall
he
out and
slip
I
and
will
fall.
sue Castro. Castro industry. I will own that.
Prove it.
That legal.
Prove it.
I got it
Got
on
on
tape.
camera.
I got it on tape.
Just because you're guilty don't mean you
you
did
did
it.
Exactly.
He probably
Hit
sent
up the
Cuzzo-
Castro Law Firm,
Cuzzo to beat me up.
www.castrolaw.net, 202-643-0323.
All right. So anyway, yo, of course, this is February what?
This fifth.
5th. This is the first Tuesday of February.
My birthday month.
It is right.
That's right.
We're gonna turn up at church. For
Turn
your
up,
birthday
turn
again
up.
This year.
See, we're
Get
breaking that trend.
Get that grape.
We breaking that?
Get that grape
Yeah,
juice out.
everything
Because
church
we
folk
never-
do got to be in church. That's
We
not
never
right.
show up.
Turn that grape juice to wine.
Hold up, aren't you a church folk?
I go to church every Sunday
Okay.
and twice on Wednesdays.
Okay, but do you live by those same laws? that
What's the
you-
laws?
What you just projected?
What did I project?
What you said something about in church on Sunday, right? All right, then do you live by those laws?
I don't know what you're talking about. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Because you're putting it on one person. Do you put it on
I didn't
yourself?
say that. Pastor said that. He said he don't want to have the church. No, he don't want to have his birthday. We used to have a birthday party at his church for him. That's what we
But he
used to do.
want one outside of the church.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Do you put that
He
on
doesn't
you?
want to blasphemize the church.
Or
You know,
want
but
it,
there-
or you want to
or-
be comfortable blaspheming.
There's too many blessings in that
No,
church.
that's
He
why
needs-
you need to do it in the church.
Well,
He
he needs
Recently-
outside blessing.
Recently, there's a church.
Well, women always hit on the pastor anyway in church.
true.
So
He needs outreach.
They don't.
He
And
needs
you, and
outreach.
Pastor, you only have a first lady to do your outreach with together.
That's what makes him so vulnerable.
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 I love it.
Yeah, I didn't know one was vulnerable.
Of the
Ooh.
deaconesses. You know,
Deacon.
he just said the church like
Talking about casseroles, all the casseroles they bring.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they be feeding, you know.
Can't lose no weight with them. You ain't gotta cook or nothing, huh?
But anyway, recently there was a video out where a pastor, I think in Cleveland, he did a twerk contest.
No, he didn't.
Yes, it is. I wish
Pastor.
we can find that video.
Pastor
his church.
PDO.
Where's PDO from?
PDO's twerking.
Where's PDO
I'm
from?
from
PDO
Ohio,
was
yeah.
He had the women in the church doing a twerk contest. Can you
No
find that
way.
video?
That's hilarious. That's just
I don't
funny.
even know y'all talking to her.
That's just funny that the pastor would sponsor
They're
a
talking-
twerking contest
Can you
with
find a
his.
video of the pastor giving a
for
twerk
Jesus.
contest?
Twerk for the
That's
Lord.
hilarious.
It was really funny. I
It's
was like,
hilarious
wow.
for the women who would actually start twerking
In front of the pastor.
at the church.
What about when they start mixing like the Drake songs in the choir? Do y'all see those videos where they like be talking about?
Yeah.
I'm living my best life. What was the song?
No, it
What was
was
that?
God's
Do you
plan.
love me?
God's plan. It was God's
Yes.
plan.
Is that what
It
do
was
you
a
think about
remix.
that?
I think it's fine. You know, I think it's fine. I think it just feels awkward because you're taking a secular hit.
Does it have place in the church? Just secularity? Is that a word? Did I make it up?
Well, to say it doesn't have a place in the church, I think it does in a general sense of the church says whosoever will come, let them come, right? So all kinds of things walk up into the church. It ain't like the song
but you
is
put
the
it
worst
on
thing in
front row.
there.
You putting it in the choir rehearsals.
Well, no, well, I'm saying, but that's where all this. What I'm saying is that it feels foreign because it's not birthed out of the church. But
Don't backpedal
if
now,
you
can you?
No, but as long as you're taking it and you're twisting the message to be gospel,
Amen.
that makes the gospel music. I
Okay.
think the message is what makes
that's
it gospel
what
music.
It's nothing like that because my pastor told me before he had sex with his wife, not this pastor, my old pastor, before he had sex with her, he always say, God, make me be the best. He prayed. So he said, let me
wanna be
turn
the
around so
best
she don't
one.
want nobody
Okay.
else. You found the video? Let's watch this
See the
video
twerking
of.
for Jesus.
See, that's a twist on prayer right there. See,
That's at the church.
No, it's not.
That's the church.
That's not church.
The pastor had a twerking contest at church.
I don't believe
that
that.
is hilarious.
That looks like a gym.
Those are purple tablecloths.
Pastor was cussing and everything.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. That's the church.
He was
Is this
cussing.
youth night?
And look what they wore to church.
Right.
Because I knew it was going down.
You know, you kind of want to go to that church, though, don't you?
Yeah.
You kind of want to go there.
That church
You need to
is
go
lit.
save some souls.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, sweetheart.
Coming to the altar now. On stage.
Yo,
That
please,
church is lit.
Please, would you send me that? That please.
Coming to the altar now. Chastity.
That church was lit. You gotta admit.
No.
That church was lit.
Baby girl,
Lit like
say your
hell.
name again.
It's lit.
That's all right. Can you send me that
No, don't send me
video?
that.
please?
That. Pastor,
Pastor, don't.
we're
What?
trying to save you.
He's gonna
Anyway.
use it as a sermon on Sunday.
But no, you know, I do videos. I do videos on events in the church, stuff like this.
Wow. Well, anyway, you guys, we will come right back. The show already went down.
You should already send
we
that
haven't
to
been
me.
drank. We haven't even drinking yet.
We're already drinking, and we're already organizing twerk contests in PDO's church.
At PDO's
For his
church.
birthday, we gonna get them to perform for Pastor.
I know. And
We can do for my birthday, but not at the church.
be careful, Church Mount Zion of the Great Jesus Christ.
We're gonna go up the street to the house.
To the house. Yeah.
We just gonna do
The-
like
the
this.
Lord's
We walk
house.
in.
I mean,
The
but
Lord's house.
that's not as bad as the Beyonce church. Now, have y'all
church
seen
of
that?
Beyonce.
In Cali, they sang like a whole concert Sunday
Oh,
morning worth of
Beyonce.
Beyonce
Everything was-
I
songs.
would want to go there before I want to go to.
You want to go to Beyonce? I'm with you. We're gonna do that.
We can do that.
We're gonna do that.
Anytime.
It'll be our
Just
church.
I definitely don't. I like Beyonce, but I don't want to hear her songs in church. I mean, that's just overkill.
Have you heard
It's the
Halo?
same thing. It's the same
It's
thing.
I can
Church
see
of
your
Beyonce.
halo. Halo. So anyway, we gotta go to a quick break. We'll come right back with our drink of the day.
Day,
Some hot
day,
topics.
day.
That was
Give us a
fun.
call at 202-656
Do not
one
send it to
bar.
Pastor.
Salute.
Don't twerk at church.
All white light, my cousin got it going. All white, no lean, just oh. All fucking cousin got a white fucking niggas ain't trying to smoke. Niggas ain't trying to smoke. I ain't niggas slanging bangs, cousin got it so. Same all you niggas say me, you ain't even know. This is TSV, FOG, but his cousin got the coke.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
My cousin got the coke. My cousin got the coke, nigga. My cousin got the coke. My cousin got the coke, boy.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud.
Dave is rocking some of our paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia, where is that?
Open bar gear.
Open bar gear
Apparel.
or apparel.
As
What's
Kenny,
the difference?
as the late Kenny used to say.
You are shaped like a pear. But I'm just joking. But anyway,
I
he
pears.
rocking it. You got the jacket.
I
He got
pears.
the T-shirt. He also has a hat. He did. Oh, you don't have the hat with you.
I don't have it on me today.
The hats are $40. I'm sorry. The hats are $50. The shirts are $10, and the jacket is $25.
50.
The jacket is $50.
Our price points are terrible.
You order these shirts
We'll revamp
online
that.
at Open Bar.
We
Tuesdays
just have a surplus of shirts. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is Chitty, by the way?
at
Where is-
gmail.com. Part of the proceeds to benefit local charities. Check it out, yo. Help us do something. We got a $10,000 goal, and we raised so far how much?
$7.99.
79 cents.
That's because they can't go to an email address to shop for shirts.
That's it.
They can order shirts.
But
They
how
say,
do you
I want
little-
a shirt?
We need to put up a website.
Put your address.
Shirt.
We need to put up a website.
We actually do have
Is
website.
that a
We just don't
conversation you
have
want to
that on
have?
there.
Is that a
But-
conversation you want to have on the air? You know, that's how unorganized we are. Jesus, thank you.
I know. You got to have some,
Our listener-
some
Thank you,
family,
sir.
Some family pride,
Our
right?
listener isn't worried about it.
And I'll listen.
They first of all, they know you.
You want to stop talking about my mama? Okay. Shout out to my stepdad. His birthday was yesterday.
Yes.
He turned a whopping, I don't know, because my stepdad is younger than
I have no idea who my
I have no idea
his
how old he
birthday
turned.
is.
Why didn't you just say your dad? You need to put step in there.
I'm sorry, I do call him my dad, even though I'm close with my dad too. So I mean, how do I do that?
You don't make
Your
dad
other
feel that
dad.
way.
So what? It doesn't matter. They don't have the same birthday.
That's true. Well, my dad, I call him my dad sometimes.
Yeah.
Whenever he ain't mad at him.
Mommy's husband.
it's
Mommy's
always,
husband?
It's always an issue. Always
quick,
the issue here.
Real quick,
so.
you turn it into stepdad, huh?
It's his stepdad. It don't matter. But anyway, of course, my favorite part of the show, we introduce our drink of the day. Hey.
It's so tasty. I had to
Echo.
sip on it.
Our drink of the day, of course, no other than the Indian Summer.
Indian Summer.
is made without choice. Now, this is the same thing, sort of like a tequila
you.
sunrise, but instead of tequila sunrise, this is made with vodka. So you call it the Indian Summer. Y'all
Will they
get
make it Russian summer?
Huh? Indian Summer. Indian Summer. This is made without
you go.
choice of vodka, smeared off, and a shot of orange juice and cranberry juice.
Smirnoff is actually a very highly rated.
I
vodka.
love Smeared Off. Smeared Off, our sponsor. We love you today. Thank you.
The Castro Law
Castro
Firm.
Law
Go watch
Firm,
us
our good
www.castrolaw.net. You can call us for a free first initial consult at 202-643-0323.
We need to do a better commercial for you. Like get somebody in here.
We should put one
who-
together.
who's
I'll put one together and we'll play it once every.
need to do
10
Yeah.
seconds.
Could y'all stop having meetings on air?
Right.
All right. And
Yeah,
drink
like-
of the
This
day.
is so tacky
Yeah.
today. What's
Yeah.
wrong with the show
Yeah.
today? It's like
and our
really tacky.
business.
Cause y'all
Anyway,
ain't
our
drink.
drink of the day is the what I say it again, the Indian Summer.
Indian summer.
Salud.
Salute.
That is actually good.
That's what she said.
Oh. And then
Actually good.
It is actually good.
That was actually
so.
pretty good.
Before we start hot topics, of course, this is Black History Month, so we always have to start off with some sort of Black
African American
history.
history.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Black History Month, the one I don't know. Yesterday, Rosa Parks was her birthday, and she would have turned 106.
It would have been her birthday. Or I guess it was her birthday.
It was her birthday, but
Okay.
she would have turned 106.
Okay. 100 and what?
6.
106.
Well,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Rosa Parks. If you wouldn't have fell asleep on that bus, woo, Lord. Woo, Lord, where we would have
Where
been.
would
We
we
would
be?
have been, baby.
She didn't fall
Where
asleep
would
on
they?
the bus.
Where would
Where we
we
would have been, baby. We'd have been still in Jim Crow law. But anyway,
She didn't fall asleep.
I digress.
Actually, we still are. But
She was part of a very structured legal strategy to take down.
No, I'm
segregation.
telling you what happened. You ever heard that thing when they say the devil's the witch is holding you back, and she couldn't wake up. She was trying to get up.
Hey, no.
She's having sleep apnea.
Sleep
just
apnea, and then they was like, "You got to get up out that seat."
It was the motion on that bus on them hard roads. She got it rolling.
Well, no,
it rocked her right to sleep.
It was a planned, strategic, legal strategy to put her on the bus.
But what I heard,
she was a secretary for the NAACP at the time, and they put her in there specifically to do just that.
but you know what I
But
heard?
6 months prior, somebody else had.
You know what? That seemed like a
You know,
story they made up later on.
you know what I heard? I ain't trying to start no, but I heard that it was a dark-skinned woman who really did it. But then she was just too black and too ugly, and so
She wasn't any of those things, but they just didn't give her the credit.
that's what I heard. Because I don't think there's ever a black woman that's ugly. So, but I'm just saying. I don't know why dark women are so. Kelly Rowland. Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
Anyways, let me move.
yeah. The dark
And we
skin girls
digress.
are-
Gladys Knight, gorgeous.
don't mention Gladys Knight.
Who sang? She sang in the
That's
anthem,
in the hot
right?
topics. We're gonna talk about that. In hot topics.
We are in the hot
We'll talk about
topics, aren't we?
We haven't moved. We was doing a Black History moment, but you interrupted me with Rosa. So, but real quick, my Black History
Yep.
moment today is everybody familiar with Ella Fitzgerald.
Okay,
So you know how she got her really big start,
she was the Beyonce of her day, right?
big Beyonce. But you know how she got her really big start.
How'd she get her start?
Her really big start started with everybody familiar with Marilyn Monroe.
Okay,
So allegedly, she couldn't get any big. She couldn't get any big bookings in like the really ritzy hotels or whatever. So this one big one she went to apply for. They told her that she was not going to allow her to do it because she was black. So Marilyn Monroe, who was a huge fan of hers, called the promoter and said, "Hello, if you book this woman and let her star, I will come to that show every night and it would bring press." So for about a good year straight, Marilyn Monroe attended her booking there, and that's how she got big. Ever since then, Ella Fitzgerald was booked in every other big thing. So shout out to Marilyn Monroe for helping out her sister. So
Wait,
that was a Black History fun
was a
fact.
Black History
All
moment.
right,
Yeah.
all right.
thank you, White Saver.
Yeah.
Was that more about Ella Fitzgerald or Marilyn Monroe?
Black
It was
History
more about
Month?
Ella, how she got.
Exactly.
It was how Ella Fitzgerald.
Marilyn Monroe, Black History
I was
Month.
like, yo, this did not go down in the meeting. This is not what we talked about.
There was no meeting. That's our problem.
But I'm just saying.
Thank you, Marilyn Monroe, Black History Month.
Dave
If it
set
wasn't
you up
for
with a
few
beautiful
good
Black
white
History
people-
moment of Rosa Parks' birthday, and you had
Marilyn Monroe.
double down.
Marilyn
on it.
Monroe, the
Ella
African American leader.
But you
Marilyn
bust me
Monroe.
out and get mad at me for bringing up
'Cause you took
a
my
Black
job.
History moment.
So you could do a White History moment.
Everybody knows. All of my segments, in case you don't know, are always more of a gossip-like situation. So that's what that was. Even my Black History moments will have something to do with gossip.
Messy.
It's always messy. So if it wasn't for that daggone fine white woman,
That's
we wouldn't
size
have Ella
14. She
Fitzgerald.
was a big Joan too. Let's be clear.
But now, from my understanding, Marilyn Monroe was half black too.
Hell no, she wasn't. Y'all always trying to get
Nah,
somebody.
Marilyn
some-
Monroe was
She had
really
a black
white.
ass. She had a black ass.
had a body.
Did she?
That's what I'm talking about.
She had a
Did she?
body.
No, they enhanced that. In
Nah, I
in the
think that
later.
body. She just stuck her butt out. She
digital?
had a long back.
She was-
Digital?
she-
Because you guys don't read much, you might not know that in that era, sizes 14 and 12 were regular sizes, whereas now they would be conceived as
I mean, I
not
think
in our
once,
community, but
Well,
That's what I was gonna say. We also knew her in a generation when white beauty was the thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's why and that's where her lore comes from for her. You know what I'm saying? Because if Marilyn Monroe showed up today,
she still would be fine.
no, it's a ton of Marilyn Monroe's on Instagram. What do you mean?
Well,
she'd be one of
Instagram,
those.
yeah,
Should be one of those. Blonde, bleach.
But there's a ton of Marilyn
platinum hair.
Monroe's on. There's a ton of
you-
fine
you-
women,
you
but
still
there's
got
always
your-
one that's on top.
She's an
like right
icon.
now. Who you think is on top?
For white women?
She's
No, I'm talking about.
She
talking
was
about
the Amber Rose of her time. Marilyn Monroe.
Amber Rose. Yeah.
No, not bad.
Yeah, of her time. But the funny thing is, she was messing with the president. Amber Rose messing with rappers.
To them in the strip club
Hey,
community.
hey, president
that's
or
about-
something.
that's about business.
No.
Hey, president of the
because-
fan club.
because usually presidents mess with the interns and they're not Marilyn Monroe status. So
Ooh, yeah.
she's Marilyn Monroe's.
They ain't and she
up
wasn't
here.
no what was
Marilyn
her
Monroe's
name?
here. Chandra Lee's over here somewhere.
Ooh. Yeah.
Chandra Lee.
Chandra Levy.
No, so she died. Probably.
What's
Yeah,
it?
that's-
Monica
Monica
Lewinsky.
Lewinsky. Yes, that's something to
But
say.
Sandra
But-
Levy was in the life.
but-
Rest in
But she
peace.
did it too with the senator,
Messing
but
with them
different story.
congressmen.
Anita Hill was hot.
Well, this is what I'm. But that,
Anita Hill was hot.
This is kind of
Like
to
they
the
get
to the
sexual
point.
harassed.
She was Madonna.
Marilyn
She was
Monroe
Madonna
could,
hot.
Marilyn Monroe
back
could
then.
stand out in her day because she was really beautiful. She was
Gorgeous.
and
And she
but
was doing
also
her hair.
she had the platform. It was a few platforms. Now you have everybody's phone is a platform, right?
That's true.
So
She was such a
if you get on
showstopper.
newspaper, you get on radio or television, you winning.
And that's how
But
they-
nowadays you don't need none of that.
You don't need radio, television, or paper, right? And you can win.
Just
What was
like
the
Ella
newspaper?
Fitzgerald wouldn't need her these days to come to her. she
she
just
would.
put out. I need everybody to put their phone out and say these people
They
won't let me in
wouldn't.
here.
They wouldn't do it
know what I'm
without
saying?
without that white woman backing it. And then that's just the same way they do now.
I mean, who don't love? Won't you come home, Bill Billy? Won't you come? Anyway, that's my.
Alrighty.
Anyway,
Pause.
y'all ready for some hot topics?
Let's do it.
Topics.
Of course, the Super Bowl was this.
Snoozer.
Was a snooze or Super Bowl was this past Sunday.
I didn't watch.
God wasn't happy.
I tried to. I really did.
I didn't watch.
Exactly. God don't like. Oh, that's why they. The Super Bowl was whack, and the halftime
Halftime
show.
show was even
I heard.
worse.
I didn't watch it.
It was terrible. It was like, there's certain
your
parts in the
list.
halftime show where it would be like a highlight. They did something, but the whole time I was like, okay, I'm waiting.
What was you waiting
You know
I
what?
was just waiting on something to really like get maybe.
Jump right.
We
the jump.
canceled the NFL. Nothing's gonna happen.
But you know
It's
what?
not gonna be funny
You know
anymore.
what?
Yeah, we stripped.
I
away
mean,
the melody, right?
we canceled the NFL for what?
Huh?
For what?
Because they're racist.
You think they're racist?
Generally, as an organization,
institution.
yes.
Yeah. Just
Yes.
like the country, just
They
like
are.
the police, just like
And when you're racist, this is the thing about racism. It can exist. It can coexist with the fact that I like you if you're making me money. Like, so they love these black players.
they nothing new.
I think they really do love them because they like, boy, that boy
Yeah,
can
make
run.
it, but see, the problem is the problem is we gotta understand something. Still, 70% of them are still working for the NFL. Okay,
Who's them? Who's
of
them?
the players
We ain't
are
talking
black.
about the players. We
But-
talking
but-
about
but-
the attendance and the people, the
but
fans.
still, you understand.
or the 100% white ownership of all the 32
That-
teams.
that's-
And
that-
then-
that is true, but
then-
we don't complain about every other industry where
the
it's,
thing is-
100%
the thing is
white.
you gotta
Every
realize
other
white
industry
hands
did
just-
blackball an athlete before.
But the thing is, we
Well, he wasn't. You gotta also. Everybody fails to realize that Kaepernick didn't. He wasn't cut from the 49ers. He opted out of his contract,
True.
right?
Then he didn't get picked up by nobody.
but
So
that-
blackball.
that
they
doesn't-
deliberately,
But they-
and
but they-
strategically
but that doesn't mean you
iced
have
him
to-
out for
They
every
hiring,
other
like, people
team.
that's way
he
worse than
he
him.
could have stayed and had a job
No,
with the 49ers.
No, because no. When you say he opted out, his contract ended.
No, his contract wasn't ended.
No, his contract did end.
No, he had an option
He came up
that he
it
picked
came
up.
It came up to the option, right?
Yeah.
that he could have picked up. He could have picked up, but he opted out or whatever because the 49ers weren't with his protests or whatever. So, but the idea, but even though he opted out, does not change that they colluded not for him to get hired again.
Absolutely.
That they put in pressure so that he would not get hired again.
And there's
I don't.
They
I don't.
did
thi-
that.
I don't.
But
I don't
know
think
if
they did
You
that.
think it was?
They-
I
they
think it was
definitely
more
did.
so-
No, no,
He
I think it was
has a
more so
court-
Donald
Listen,
Trump.
they
Donald
definitely-
I don't
Court
even think.
case.
I don't. I
I
don't
think it
even
was
think
more so
that.
Donald Trump put a lot of pressure on those.
I
on
think.
those things.
I think it's
No,
more or
he
less
did.
this.
He did.
You bring controversy, and a lot of teams.
They brought the
No. What I'm
controversy.
saying is this, because every every news station and TV and all media, right, are gonna be. If he goes to a team, all he is doing is drawing attention, right?
Yes, but
and
a
the
large-
thing about it is, right, now that he has not played, right, only time he is ever mentioned.
It's connected to the controversy.
Yes, it's connected to the controversy,
And no
right?
team wants that bad publicity.
Nobody wants the bad publicity.
Well, we
He
get that,
didn't
but
bring
but
that.
you know, but exactly. My thing is that yes, there
think
is
that's
going to
a
be
cop-out
some
statement, I'm sorry.
attention, extra attention to any team that picked them up.
That's what I'm saying.
But what the problem is though, the outrage and the reason why it becomes untenable or unbearable for the team to go through the riffraff that comes with it is because you got these other owners who are stirring the pot. They're trying to make it uncomfortable. Again, it's still the attempt
What
to
they're
push
doing
to
is-
keep him out.
What they're doing
Because
is
what they don't want is they don't want to be forced. These white men who
Yeah.
own this stuff, they don't want to be forced to have to just say, killing police officers who kill black people wrong are wrong. It's wrong for that to happen. They could just say that and it'd been over with, but they won't even come out and say that.
They won't. They won't,
and they don't want to be made to have to deal with it
because they don't. They think a lot of the audience is this part of the country that is pro rule of law, pro police, and that's be pro police. That's fine. I've had police officers in my family. I never want an officer hurt, but I also want officers to do their job at the same time, the right way. Yes. And that's all Colin Kaepernick was doing, but his message got muddled by the flag, by the anthem. It wasn't disrespectful to the anthem. He was told to knee after a Marine saw him sitting down for the anthem. A Marine said, "No, this is the better way to do it. Take a knee. That way it's respectful because we as soldiers have been in the military to honor our dead. We take a knee." And that's what he was doing to the flag, but that was disturbed as respect to the flag. It's not. It's a different way to salute it, but
exactly.
But that's where it's turned to because they weren't directly attention away from the police issue.
They hijacked his protest.
Yes,
they changed the meaning of it, and then they tried to collude to
pay him off,
to bar him out. After y'all twisted it into something negative, he wasn't even doing anything negative. So
he has had some offers though. Since then,
even though
he has had a couple of at least one offer. So
even though
he ain't got to try.
Even though this turned to something really serious, but we're gonna
Denver.
We're gonna move on.
Denver offer.
Shout out. Power
a lot of
to
people
the
haven't offered them.
Some quick highlights about some good things about the Super Bowl. Gladys Knight did a great job opening up with the national anthem. I thought she looked.
People was feeling
phenomenal.
like she did. She wasn't. She shouldn't have done the.
She shouldn't have done it.
I mean, I understand. My thing is this, right? Why do we always feel like everybody should be on the same page behind every issue?
Because they feel like blackness is something that unites us, and when something happens to one of us, we all feel it.
Yeah, I'm all for
it.
But
we don't feel that when Pookie killed Ray Ray.
I do.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. Because we allow it to happen every day, and we don't say anything.
No,
we do it because we do it.
How can we stop?
Because
we do it.
We allow the police
we don't allow. We don't get behind the killer of Pookie. None of us are on the side of the killer who's killing anybody.
Yeah, his mama saying, Ray Ray didn't do it.
Hold on, and none of us are on the side of the bullies who bully other kids in school. We're not on the sides of none of the people, and so we would speak against that any given time. Now, my thing is this: I respect your independence. What I know about Gladys Knight is that she's a Latter-day Saint, very strong in her church, right? Mm-hmm. It's mainly white. She's like one of the few black people in that because when you go to their services, it's like always the one or two or three, but the majority of those churches are white,
and they believe Donald Trump.
So her being asked to do it, I'm sure the connections have to be alongside with the church. That this is how they came up with who was going to sing it, what black person would do it. She couldn't say no because she's so big in her church. She can't even, you know what I'm saying? Because again, like Tito said, that police culture, that a lot of that's pervasive in the Latter-day Saints. All these white folks, that's what they do: military, police, that stuff like that. So
I think it's this.
My thing is this:
hold on,
how many Gladys Knight albums do you hold in your collection?
How many what?
Gladys Knight albums do you hold in your collection?
None.
All right.
No,
so your opinion doesn't matter in this.
Why?
You don't support her.
I do.
How you say
how you gonna support her?
So buying her album is the only way of supporting.
No, what I'm saying. How else do you support her?
You're discussing her right now.
The way we honor her though.
We're talking about her in a negative manner.
No, you are.
No, he said boo.
No,
he said boo.
Boo for her singing the anthem. Boo for her singing the anthem.
I said she did an excellent job. She looked beautiful.
Boo for her singing the anthem because I think she shouldn't have done it.
No, because it is something that's trending that people
Here
are
it
like
is.
she's
But my
canceled.
thing, after you said it, I'm gonna say something.
All right, so real quick, I think it's a balance of protest and still having your voice and still having being a seat at the table. It's not like the NFL isn't like the Trump organization where everything is all bad, whatever.
Right.
NFL can be this, but
can be what
and
is this?
Can be racist and
Yes.
and they are and most but
and some of it
to be honest,
unintentional, but it's still racist.
But, yeah, right. And most institutions are. So there's no institution that you will find that's not racist. So
okay,
figure that out. So you have a balance between representation and being down for a cause as well.
Why were they so pressed to get a black person
also
singing? They could have got Carrie Underwood.
Because Gladys Knight is from Georgia.
Yeah.
from Georgia,
and just like Big Boy, no one brought any controversy to Big Boy, but they brought it to Travis Scott and they brought it to Gladys Knight.
Because Big Boy is so out of rotation.
Yeah.
Nobody
But
really
also-
cares
But so is Gladys Knight.
But we feel the
She's
same way
such an
about Big
icon.
Boys
She's
though.
like the Aretha.
Listen,
You gonna pay
I feel the same way about Big Boy, Travis Scott, and Gladys. And you know what?
They was on it.
I respect them doing what they want to do and being independent. I'm with that. That's fine. But I still don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, you don't have to like it. I mean,
Listen at this.
Just because she
you say
performed
y'all don't,
doesn't
y'all
mean she
saying that
accepts
y'all
those
respect that,
positions.
but one thing that Travis Scott did and Big Boy did, every money that they got paid for that particular thing, they gave to charity.
But they didn't give it to like a Black Lives Matter movement or like
Exactly.
something like that impacts the culture. They gave it to like, no disrespect, and that's nothing wrong, children's charities or whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever. If you really are making a statement about
You guys
where
are
I'm going to
so
put
mean.
this money, I'm going to put it into something that smacks you right in the face and lets you know the Negro College League. What they're
Yes.
like, they didn't do none of that.
HBCUs. That's a
Which
good point. I didn't
Bennett
think of that.
College, they
Yeah.
could all of them could have gave their money to Bennett,
That's
who
true.
needs the money. So I'm still side eyeing all of them, and they'll forever get the side eye. So
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I hate that
Which is
Gladys
fine.
did it because it felt like I know she's from Georgia.
She was like, I did the real protest,
point taken.
bitches.
But I just feel like why do you got to get somebody black to do it?
she
Why
said
do y'all
that it
press
was
to
an
do that?
honor
You know what
for
I'm saying?
her. She said it was
She's
an
never
honor
been
for her to
asking
do
for
it.
Patty
I'm
that did
telling
all
you,
this
Gladys
other
Knight
stuff.
hangs
It's
around a
honor.
lot of
It's
white
honor.
people.
Gladys
But-
said it was
I
an
mean-
You know what,
honor.
people? I'm gonna say this
She said it
though.
was in
These
my
people,
hometown.
these are these people's jobs, and I understand it. It's like you come to my job, I gotta pay my rent. You be like,
Yeah.
protest because you get mad. I'm like, no, I get paid
We
next week.
protest the
You know what I'm saying? So
Subway.
then we get mad at this woman for this is how
Now
she
when
get paid.
Subway got to lay his ass off next week and he coming to you for a handout, how much you giving him?
I'm gonna give him a sandwich for $20 alone.
What
He
I'm
could have kept
saying
his
is-
job
What I'm
and
saying
been
is,
happy.
Only thing Gladys got going on right now, she's the B on the Mass, what's this? The Mass Singer. It hasn't been.
That's
I
that
think
show.
that, I
Who
think
is?
she's the B. I think Gladys Knight is
I thought
the
she
B.
was doing a residency in Vegas. Was that one of those?
She
other
got a
ones?
gambling problem.
You
She
know
can't
what?
be in
The funny
Vegas.
thing is though,
But,
You serious?
yeah, everybody know Gladys got a gambling
That's why
problem.
she.
I didn't know that.
Money.
Gambling,
yeah.
Gambling
See,
Gladys. She be playing
Them-
spades and talk all
them-
night.
them-
Everybody know
Messi,
that.
Messi Marvin over here.
Exactly. But you know what?
Talk about our icons.
Let this be a lesson to all B-list singers.
Ooh,
Wait a minute.
Gladys is not B
I
list.
ain't saying let this be list.
Oh.
Let this be a lesson. Chrisette Michelle could not do what Gladys.
hell no.
Okay.
Her career is over.
Nah,
Never
she's still
said that.
working.
No, she's not.
She's still working.
Still working because somebody
She's still
paid
working.
her to sing at their birthday party. Or
They're,
something at their wedding.
she in
doing
therapy
weddings.
trying to get
She's
up out the
doing
bed
weddings.
and tell herself, I am
She
still
shouldn't
good.
have had that fake
I'm okay.
miscarriage, and we would have took her back to the cookout. But she did that fake miscarriage.
But she had to do all that because she was devastated because she lost her fan base. She
We
lost her
told
audience.
her. People was even offering her more money.
We told her. You exactly.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody offering, ain't nobody writing no
Jay-
check.
No.
Big time
Spike Lee
celebrity.
offered
No.
her money. Spike Lee.
Give me the check. Put the check in my
No,
face.
She still said what
they
she gonna
would've
do
did
it.
it.
She was determined to do it anyway.
Yes, she
Her
was.
husband,
Probably because
and
she
her-
had a contract
her
already.
husband and her mother told her no before she
mama
did that.
said don't
And then the
do it.
dude from the Roots, drummer for the Roots,
Questlove.
Yes.
he offered to pay her. He said, "I'll pay you whatever they pay you."
Jay-Z offered $25,000 more
Anyway,
than they paid.
Salute
him.
Mormon.
25,000 more.
Salute
They were
Mormon.
paying her 50. He was
Salute Mormon.
B-list singers cannot do what A-list singers
To
can
the
do.
Patriots.
And she still
Patriots,
making
shout
money.
out for winning the
The
Super Bowl. I mean, they won. Just give them their props.
Tom
They
Brady's
won.
racist. No thanks.
Oh God, that's what I'm
All
saying.
right, moving
man.
on because this is really going somewhere I didn't want it to go.
racist.
Everybody racist.
I'm here for
Shout out to
this.
Mary Malone.
Shout out. Hey, where you go? We still on air. Anyway, of course,
Okay, Pastor.
of course, of course, Wendy Williams still ain't make it back to her show. She postponed for another, I think it's like a couple of months.
You think Nick Cannon's
Couple
doing a
weeks.
good job?
Nick Cannon is doing his thing.
He should
Nick
just
Cannon?
take the show.
Nick
I
Cannon
can't-
is doing
She
a
told him.
job.
He can't have it. He said, "I'll be back for my spot."
She told him.
did.
Yeah, well, he gave
that turban.
He's
though.
practicing.
He gave a riveting
done with
speech
that.
about.
You're late.
They had a
done with
conversation with her. He had a conversation with her. And,
Look up how Nick Cannon's looking now, child.
oh, you talking
Oh, he
Wildin'
look
Out?
alright.
He's not on Wildin' Out.
Yeah, the turban.
He look alright.
No, I mean no.
He's with a turban, isn't he?
No,
He's
not on
got
this
a
show.
fade
No, he got a
photo.
fade. He cleaned down the
On
pink
the other
suit.
show,
Him
a
and
turban.
Sue with the turban.
Hit on the pink suit
I mean, I
and
don't
everything. He's
look
doing
alike.
his thing.
I mean, he
But
look
anyway,
They say he did a great job on Wendy's show.
yeah. Yesterday was Monday was his first day there.
Yeah.
Today is Tuesday. I watched it both days. Both days he did an excellent job. I mean,
Well, yeah, he's an entertainer. Yeah, that's what he does.
He's a host.
he's the host. He's doing a great job.
I'm ready for the Nick Cannon show. Come on, Nick.
This really.
He has
I
7
think,
of them.
I think
He
this
has 7
is going to
shows.
be a huge platform for him. It's going to move him to something big. He's probably going to
Really?
be.
Wildin' Out
This
is
is a
huge.
side job.
He
for him,
probably
I
could do his
think.
own
No,
show.
it's a side job. What I'm
I
saying
think this
from
is a side job
From
for
this,
him.
you'll see him like, let's say, what's the girl who had that show with?
He does America's Got
Regis-
Talent.
Regis
That's
and
a way
Kelly.
bigger show than Wendy Williams.
Regis and Kelly. What's her name?
Run.
No, the
But
football
daytime
players
show,
got that.
I can see him doing a show
daytime
like that.
every day, 5 days is more than.
America's Got
Yeah,
Talent
once
is
a
a way
week.
bigger show than Wendy Williams.
But
No,
that's
it's not.
Yes, it
this
is.
is a daytime show. Everybody look at this.
Prime time
No
TV
one,
is
no
at
one
night.
watches daytime shows.
No,
People
no,
who
no,
got jobs watch
no.
daytime
A lot of people watch those shows, man, and it's on every day, 5 days a
People do
week.
watch it, but a lot more people watch
We
prime
gonna
time
see
and they
during the
watch
break which one make gross
and they
more
watch
money.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
I think
Talks.
Wendy
Sports
Williams' show is probably one of the biggest shows out right
Yeah.
now. One of the daytime shows.
In daytime shows,
Since
yes, but
Oprah is
not-
gone,
but
it's
she ain't prime time.
right now it's Wendy and Ellen.
If she was
they
big,
are
she'd
killing
be-
the
she'd be
game.
late
They are
night.
killing the game. Wendy and Ellen, and then
Why
of course the
Wendy-
girls
why
from the
Wendy the
talk.
base?
The girls from the talk. I mean, from the real.
yeah.
The real.
The View?
The View and the real are killing the game.
The real.
Yeah, and then
So,
Steve
how's
Harvey's
everybody
like a
killing the
third.
game?
Steve Harvey is coming. He's
So he's
coming.
like a third runner-up.
And
How's
Ellen.
every daytime talk show.
Ellen
killing the
produces
game?
his show, I think.
It looks like it.
She produces Steve Harvey's show.
Well, they've done at the same studio, and she comes on right after hit.
Oh, okay. That's why the set looked like that.
Yeah,
But I mean, not now.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Since he moved out of California.
Anyway,
yeah.
we got to really go on with hot topics. That kind of the first thing kind of dragged on a little bit. Real quickly, just of course
Okay,
the
let's do
death
it.
of my man Christoph from
Run Young and the Restless.
Young and the
Saint
Restless. That was really sad.
John
John.
Christoph.
Christoph St. John is that?
Oh, to me, he was always a cool cat. I always,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
I always was a
Alcoholism.
huge fan.
Yeah, it was an alcoholic, right?
That's how he died. I don't know how he died initially. I mean, officially, but I'm just
I'm gonna tell
saying.
you this, man.
I didn't know it was possible to drink yourself to death.
Huh?
Yes.
He just
Alcohol
looks-
poisoning.
Was he straight?
Yeah, he was.
Bye.
And on that note,
But why you asking he's straight?
no, don't go down that rabbit hole.
I'm not.
Why?
No, I want to know why.
I just because
because
I just couldn't tell by looking at him.
Why do you need to know by looking at him? Why does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You just being messy.
No,
But
I'm just being honest. When I look at the pictures of him or just see him, the visuals that they put up in,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
it turns you on.
He has 2 children. He has a wife.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
There we go.
No, but
no, that's what people would say.
he was married.
Yes.
He had
2
two
children.
kids. One, his son committed suicide last year.
What? I don't
So-
think it was before.
It was
that.
like 2 years ago.
2
wasn't
years
it?
ago, his son
But they
committed
said he
suicide.
never really recovered from that. They said that devastated him.
That devastated
would've
him. And the son looked just like him. It was pretty sad.
If something happens to my daughter, y'all better have me on 24-hour
Same
watch
here.
for the past
Same.
next
I don't think I'm gonna
25
commit
years.
suicide, but I'm.
He did it inadvertently. He drank.
Nah, that was joking.
until he-
I just can't imagine. I know one day I thought I lost my daughter, and she was 17 then. I could not find
And
her.
it scared you, huh?
It scared me. Like I couldn't find
You
her.
lost her at 17? How'd you?
She was 7. Well, it was.
She
a,
walked
it was,
away from you.
and she walked away from
She went to go chill with R. Kelly.
it was something. That
Where was she in Chicago?
It was a bit more
Target?
to the story. It was a bit
You
more
were
to
in
the story. I'm not
Target.
going
You
to
lost
the
your
back.
17-year-old daughter in
No,
Target.
we were actually in Atlanta.
In
the
we were in
closet?
Atlanta.
In Atlanta, don't he have a house in Atlanta? That's where he was taking some of them girls.
But I couldn't find her. And it was like an hour before we had to get on the plane. So I was like, oh my God. And it scared the
Who
hell
was
out of
she?
me. Long story. But anyway, so I know how.
You told her, come talk to me
she
in
was
the
with
car.
R.
I'll take your
Kelly.
break up. She was with R. Kelly.
anyway, so I-
She was an R. Kelly.
And my daughter was
Yes.
17 at the time. And it murdered me. Like I was in my everybody, my
wrenching.
family was like, "Oh my God, calm down!" When I was like,
I need more
when I found-
details. In the
He
break.
said, "Oh my God, calm down."
I'm gonna need more details.
I'm gonna need more
too.
details.
I tell it.
She
off
was
air.
outside
I'll
the
tell it
car
off air.
lost
talking to
for
R.
an hour.
Kelly.
I'll tell it off air. But anyway, I had more hot topics, but we kind of went way over, so we'll
come back
next week.
We'll come back to them.
Give us a call at 202.
We ain't talk about Bow Wow.
They're not hot next
We
week.
got to. We
All right, we'll come back
after the break.
We'll talk about we got give us some Bow Wow situation because I got a
got
big
cure.
opinion on that.
I got a cure. You need a cousin like me that'll pull up on a bitch.
Oh God, we got you. Give us a call at 202-656-1BALL. Be right back with some more hot topics. Welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. Of course, we're sipping on the Indian Summer, made with our choice of vodka, orange juice, and cranberry juice for your taste. Definitely a great, smooth drink. David's rocking our, what y'all call it?
Apparel.
Our apparel.
I said paraphernalia. Like I got some damn.
It's paraphernalia too.
Paraphernalia, apparel, same
That's
thing.
reserved for certain people.
For fraternities.
Paraphernalia would be
for drugs,
cups and bottles.
No,
that would be perfect. Open bar.
I do have some bottles.
Paraphernalia is any object purporting to represent something else.
Exactly, right? But so
that was paraphernalia.
That's more apparel. Man. See, it's like you're taking out of context a little bit. Paraphernalia, apparel.
It's a shirt.
It's a shirt, goddamn it.
But a shirt would be.
This dude minimizes. Somebody had to call me a pessimist. You got to be the biggest pessimist.
Get your open bar gear. Get your open bar gear.
Tito ruined Christmas. Get your thing you love.
Jesus was not born in December. Get your open bar gear.
Order it.
At what email address? But not
openbartuesdays@gmail.com.
Openbartuesdays@gmail.com. And the part of the proceeds go to local charities which you have not identified yet.
Local charities that don't matter. That's all.
It don't matter. We want to spread the joy. Yo, and shout out to those people that the seniors at Howard University who just received all that money.
From Alfred Street Baptist Church.
From Alfred Street Baptist Church, amazing.
But they gave that money to Bennett. What are you talking? Which
No, they gave 100 and some thousand.
They gave 100 for 34 seniors.
34 seniors,
so they can graduate.
Because a lot of the seniors they owe like maybe $2,000 or $3,000 they need to graduate. Fees and stuff. The church paid for all
34 of them at Howard University.
They still got that cheating pastor there at Alfred Street.
He's not cheating. He's divorced.
However, the reason why he's divorced is because
the wife was. We ain't gonna get into that, but
he was cheating with somebody.
That's my friend. That's my friend.
And he's my friend.
He's my frat brother.
He's my friend too.
He's a cool guy.
So she can still talk about him, right?
He's the reason why that church has grown to be the size.
If you go there on Wednesdays,
that's not true.
They got this thing called.
I know it's real sassy.
On Wednesdays they have a what do you call it? Something singles night.
Twerk Wednesday.
Now it's like 6,000.
It is for singles.
It's amazing. He preaches to a single crowd. It's amazing.
And it said, "Come as you are."
Do not go to Alfred Street on Wednesdays because it's for the single people.
And the women be dressed to kill. I'm talking about titties and it be awesome.
No,
y'all not gonna be talking about my church like
anyway,
that.
Shout out to that Pat. He's a
shout
cool
out
guy.
to Alfred Street. Thanks
I think he's definitely anointed.
And Alexandria, Virginia.
I bet he is.
So this is a perfect example of the messenger versus the message. The messenger is flawed, but his message is on point.
What? That man is anointed.
I say the same thing all the time.
I don't think God tell anybody to stay in a marriage if you're not happy. He just left us. He wasn't happy.
There's a proper way. There's decorum that you go about doing things when you're the leader of a flock like that, and he didn't do any of that. Period.
Right. I'm just you know what? I'm impressed that he survived the divorce.
Because
he did.
We're the deacon, the old people that would have told you to sit down.
Yeah,
because this man grew that church 3 times the size in 4 years.
That's why he wasn't told to sit
Let me tell you,
he is an amazing pastor.
That's not.
I will not go to
Bishop Eddie Long, right?
But he's an amazing pastor.
He did the same thing. Eddie Long. He had scandal.
He had a lot of more backlash because it was the boys.
No, it's different. Eddie Long was touching little boys.
But
he was messing with the boys.
But he was messing with them boys.
You know
that was the problem.
But God said, "Karma is a motherfucker." I mean, just like I said, don't get mad at him because God can do worse to him than you can ever do. So just be like,
I know,
Pastor Quiet.
Y'all gonna leave HJW alone.
Pastor Quiet.
Leave HJW
well, you know, I gotta
alone.
be careful talking about other pastors because you know you can be perceived as
You
hating.
do
You
right
know,
I'm gonna say this. I love my pastor.
You didn't say that when
If I was not a member, if I was not a dying member of my family church that I go to now, and secondly, not a member of Pastor's Church here, I will be at Alpha Street. Every time I go there, I always get a great message.
It's a great message. It's a great church.
Tito
great
and I are trying to
environment.
go on Saturdays at 5.
Come to my church though.
7.
Y'all haven't visited my church yet.
Is it close?
It's not on
I
Saturdays.
don't like to be.
so who's there?
Saturdays at 7.
Saturdays. It's just like you can be normal.
It's
All
Kaya.
the hoopla of the Sunday.
Well, y'all
Kaya.
need to go on Kaya Wednesday.
Where
It's
is
off
that?
the chain. But y'all
married.
Y'all can't go, but I love it.
Oh, we can't
Married
go.
couples go. Married couples,
Yeah, we can.
Married,
We
yeah.
band.
This is
We
more of
band.
like a youth thing, and the choir.
Well, why are
is
you
amazing.
there?
The worship
Or the
is-
swingers are there, huh?
That's not service on ones. It's not,
Swingers are there too.
Saturdays and Sundays.
It's swingers what?
Saturday nights and Sunday mornings.
Swinger Wednesdays at the church.
Swinger Wednesdays at the church.
I would see
Come
that.
as you are.
It's a Bible study. It's a Bible study.
God bless you with that booty. You twerking. You show it, girl. I'm playing, Pastor. I'm playing. Mama is playing. Mama,
Y'all
I'm playing.
don't
Mama, I'm
leave
playing.
Pastor HJW alone.
Anyway, right back into some
Leave
hot
him
topics.
alone.
Back into some
Leave
hot
me
topics.
alone.
Your boy Bow Wow, he took a L. No, I'm just joking.
He did take an L.
He didn't take an L.
That woman beat his ass.
You know what?
She did fuck him up.
First of all,
But let me tell the backstory
Yes,
first
go
before you
for
get.
it, go
So
for
what
it,
happened
because
was
I'm mad.
Bow Wow wanted to go to the Super Bowl and enjoy himself with his friends. He didn't want to bring his girlfriend, so she hit him in his face with a
First she
lamp
threw-
as he
yeah.
tried to leave, and she fucked him up. It was sad. Oh, here's a picture.
we go.
So this is
Look at her and look at him.
Who
She fine.
is she?
Some
girlfriend.
problematic shit
That's
that people haven't been.
Is
Kamaya
his girlfriend
Leslie?
or is it like
No,
an
this
ex girl?
It was the girl at the time.
She's-
current girl.
No, it's his ex girl.
She's
I think it was
underwhelming.
an ex girl.
She not ex if he was just getting out the bed with her and talking
And he's
about
still
stuff
ex.
with
You
her.
She's
go
still
back.
ex. She's still ex.
You go backslide.
still
Everybody
ex.
backslide.
So
This is the girl that's on the
She
show
the
with him.
side
He's on the show, Growing Up Hip Hop,
So
and this
she
is the girl
can't
that's on
be
it. She's
an
on the
ex
show with him.
if she's on the show.
She's on
But
the
she was
show
an
with
ex
him
when this happened.
when this happened. Okay.
It happened just
It
like 2
says
days
X.
ago.
The headlines read
Yeah.
X.
Well, anyway, shout out to Bow Wow because he didn't fight
He did the
back.
better thing.
He did. He
did
tried
the
to
right
walk
thing,
away. He
but
left.
He did the better thing.
I would at least do hot grits on her.
No,
or something.
Listen,
there
y'all
are
will
reports
never
that say
win
that
this.
he dragged her by her hair in the room.
Oh, that's how he got
Never
locked
win
up.
it. He
Yeah,
did the
she
right
called.
thing.
There are reports said that he dragged her by her hair.
What's messed up is that when they're reporting about it, like dudes are like, "Get over it, you be all right." Like, and if it was a woman, like they put a side by side picture, the dramatic ones of Rihanna and him,
Chris Brown.
and how the country rallied behind Rihanna, and really just almost canceled. If it wasn't for Chris Brown's just talent, he would have been canceled.
Pretty much.
Hashtag R. Kelly.
And why is it acceptable for men to be hit and going on about their business, but when women
Exactly.
get hit,
Exactly.
it's
I
not.
so
What's up with
agree.
that?
No,
what do y'all think?
it's not
I
acceptable.
would tell you all-
I mean, that's welcome to
not reported.
The world, huh?
the new millennium of the world.
The Me
Nah.
Too.
Because back in the 70s, 80s, y'all both got your ass beat. Y'all just got your ass beat.
We was
That was
both
it.
handcuffed.
That's
blood
it.
Out the nose, blood out your
And
ear.
back together again.
Who gonna bail who? But see,
Ike and Tina.
guess
Right.
what?
Is that all you got,
no,
motherfucker?
that's different.
Oh, you got the Tina look
You got the
too.
best.
You got the rolling.
Yeah, she got.
Rolling. Hey.
She had the best solution though. I agree that you had the best solution. I think you just got to have a girl in your camp that you can send the wreck for you. Like I can't smack you, but I got somebody that will smack you.
Well, I know my sister. Anybody who mess with me, my sister be like, "Hold up, I'm on my way."
You know what I'm saying? For a female, like I'm not gonna fight a female.
Mia crazy as a motherfucker.
I mean, you got a couple of them that would do it. So that's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Donita, Mia,
That's what I'm saying. You got to have a girl you can send for you.
and my mama crazy too. My mama.
My
beat
godbrother got into it on campus when we were in college, and the girl slapped him in his face and left a handprint. And he was like, "I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna make a phone call." And I got out of my bed. I was watching Law and Order. It was like 11:15. I got up. I knocked on her door with a pole.
Oh Jesus!
Just because she
like-
did it, don't mean she guilty.
You have to apologize now because I might toss you out this window.
My Jesus!
And she was like, "I am so sorry."
You gotta have somebody you can
and I would
send.
never do that again. And I said, "Okay, good night." And everybody just went and rested for the rest of the night. But Bow Wow, where's your cousin? Where is that man? Where the girl
Well,
from-
he needs somebody who
he
can.
cut a lot of people off because Bow Wow does a lot of stupid.
With the Brat ride for him.
No, the Brat mad at him. You don't watch the show. Do
I
you
don't
watch
watch-
Growing Up Hip
I
Hop?
can't watch that filth.
He
Woo, Chad. the
Bow Wow,
ghetto.
bro. He was it burned a lot of bridges. I'm a little tipsy right now.
Oh,
Is that the word? Is that
Yeah.
the right statement?
Burned
Bow Wow done a lot of dumb crap, and then like
And he's terrible.
faking that he's rich. Like got a
He's
plane.
got money.
Where?
He's got money.
What's the word? Which where?
The Bow Wow challenge.
I saw
Bow
him in
Wow
a plane
challenge.
pretending
You know what?
to go
You know
There
play.
was
what?
a whole meme, the Bow Wow challenge.
Yes.
It was a meme about
He
living
was
fake
pretending-
rich.
You know,
I mean, I do that all the time. I'm just
can't,
saying.
right? We-
I do. I'm not
we get
famous.
fake.
I ain't trying to. Like everybody be like, I'll be in front of my
Hey.
Mercedes, my next door
No.
neighbor's car, taking
I'm not
pictures
gonna
all the
put
time.
on the hat that Redbeard got me that says Dubai and be like, yo, I'm in Dubai.
Right.
I'm not gonna do
Yo,
that.
I'm telling you,
tempted, though. I've been
Bow Wow
tempted
came
where
up
they
in a
go.
generation where dudes could get away with that though. See, when he was coming up with under Snoop and them, then you could fake like you had money and people. You always just thought stars had money, but a
money
lot of
was
them are broke,
And they still do. They still
and
do.
because of the internet, you can't get away with that no more.
Like the dude.
You used to
Y'all
do
ever
it.
seen
So
the
many
meme with the
investigators.
dude said, "I'm out," and it's like a milk carton.
Yeah, this on this little, but he acting like it's big, and then
Yeah.
listen, this black Twitter culture and this
I'm telling
culture
you,
will
man.
find out anything.
You
can't
cannot fake
about
out this
anything.
thing, Joe. I'm
They
telling you.
will look you up and put you on blast.
But
Yeah.
you can.
You still can't be hit. He still doesn't deserve to be hit, even if he told somebody you can't go with me to the club or
Nah,
whatever he
they
said.
they said the fight was actually over her flirting with Shaq.
Shaquille,
Yes.
boy, bye. I'm about to.
So-
I'm
So,
gonna leave.
quick question: Who was lame? Who was lamer, Ray J or Shad Moss?
What you talking about, Shaq J?
Who is
Ray
Shaq
J
Moss?
ain't-
Oh,
That's Bow Wow.
That's
Bow
Bow
Wow.
Wow.
no, Ray J is way
Ray-
lame.
Who's the
You talking
most
about Willis?
lamest artist?
I think Ray
actor,
J. I would have to say Ray
No,
J.
I
Bow
would,
Wow.
no, I would say I would say
I would have to say
hold
Ray
up.
J.
But I would say
No,
Bow
no.
Wow.
The reason why I say
It's
Ray
a
J.
tough call. They're
Why?
both lame.
The reason why I say Ray J because when he apparently was supposed to fought Fab, right? He had went on the radio station.
Ray J?
Yeah,
not
he went on the radio
Ray
station.
J's been lame the longer.
And he said,
For sure.
he said, I got a pool, I got an indoor
Yeah, I saw
pool,
that.
outdoor pool, I got 5 Rolls Royces. He telling why
Lies.
you fighting with somebody? Why you bringing up what you got?
That's what they do.
Right.
But
I
we
mean,
not-
you're
No,
fighting.
you know what?
You have a
I
fight
think
with
y'all-
somebody.
I think y'all getting the
Ray J's money is
adjectives. I think y'all getting the adjectives.
So who was lamer?
Hold on. I think
Ray
y'all getting the
J
adjectives.
or
No,
Shad
Ray
Moss?
J is not lame. Ray J is corny. Shay
Yes.
Moss.
That's
is
lame.
That's what lame
Lame?
is.
No, it's a big
Ray J's
difference.
real lame too.
Ray
No,
J is corny.
Ray J is corny, but he got corny.
Right.
He knows what he's doing.
Now Bow Wow
and
is
he's
lame.
made
No,
some people's
Bow Wow
lives.
is just lame.
Yeah, I think Bow Wow's
Bow Wow
lamer
just
though.
lame.
But the sad thing
He's
about it is
a
Bow Wow
lame.
had a chance to be like one of the, like when he did the little what's that? I know about Mike. I want to be like Mike. He should have stayed in that little cat. You know, he
And
should've-
wrote
You
the-
can't stay.
he
You
can't
gotta
be
grow up.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's not Sid
No, what I'm-
Vicious.
I mean,
no.
making more movies and stuff.
Yeah, he
Sid
should
Vicious.
have. No, my
I
thing
mean,
is,
one song
hold
is
up.
bound.
But my thing is, he should have stopped with the rap. Like El Cool J. El Cool J he found his gear,
It's
Yep.
lame.
and he just
He stayed afloat.
But it wasn't right after rap though.
it wasn't
Okay, I said
No, but
LL
I'm
took a-
saying,
took a little
Bow
break.
Wow was on his way to a great
No.
Lottery Ticket
No.
was a great movie.
You
He
can do what
turned his will towards
No.
acting.
Yeah.
you can be a child star without being lame. And I'll say Lil Romeo can be a child star who's not
great.
lame.
He was almost lame with them.
He was
them
close lame.
ICDU classes or whatever that college was.
Master P was kind of
No,
lame too,
you
but
can't
he
say
was
that.
almost
No,
lame. He's
because-
good.
because the brother-
ICDC.
No, the brother was trying to tell
But
people
yeah.
to still get your
But
education.
Lil
I thought
Romeo
it was good.
is
That's like
he's-
Trump University. Let's
He's
be
still
clear.
respected,
Wow,
right?
that's true.
Who do you respect more, Lil Romeo or
Neither.
so Ray J, Lil Romeo,
Oh, Bow
and
Wow.
Ray J and Bow
Bow
Wow.
Wow made a significant impact on the culture. Let's not.
Yeah, Bow Wow. I think he did that Scream
did.
tour or
And
whatever.
Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
My
tell
daughter
what's
was
up.
in
And he
Bow
was
Wow.
they used to call him Mr. 106 and Park.
Yes.
Right.
And when they went out of business, so did he.
I don't know.
That's true. And then
I think-
you can't put
I think
Romeo.
Chris
Then
Cross-
another thing.
I think
Another
Chris
thing you
Cross
said,
had a-
and then Ray
had a
J
bigger
is kind
effect
of relevant now.
than Lil Bow Wow
Ray
did.
J is kind of relevant now because of Love and Hip Hop.
He's relevant. He finds.
Yeah, he
his
knows his way to stay in.
I like Ray J.
Like he was fucking Whitney Houston to be relevant. So that bitch knew what he
no.
was
That's
doing.
Lil Kim.
Man, you talking about Brandy's little brother?
Brandy's little brother was Whitney.
Hey,
Isn't
all
that
day.
Brandy's brother?
I'm telling you, like
He
I'm
fucked
telling
Whitney
you,
before she died. I heard.
young,
That was
young,
not-
good-looking
That was
black
the last
boys.
That was
Young,
her-
good-looking
her
black
last
boys in
dick was Ray
Hollywood.
J.
Young, good-looking black boys in Hollywood can really
If there
make
was
some,
no Ray J, there'd be no Kardashian.
make some things happen.
Exactly.
No,
Ray J.
no,
fucked
no,
Kim.
no.
Yeah, he
If
fucked
Lil
Kim.
Kardashian
And
or
Kim,
Ray J?
No, huh?
If the Lil Kardashian or Ray J.
No.
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 How so? Kardashian.
The movie got famous
He
because
put-
now,
Kardashians
yeah,
are
But Ray J,
Yeah.
but Ray J put Kim on the map.
He still makes money every month off that movie they made.
But the
10
point
years
you
ago.
make the
And,
movie
and
was
she
like
makes 10 times more money than he does.
now, yes,
10
but
times.
not
I
back in
bet
the
you he
day.
get.
But still, he put her on.
Yeah, he did.
Don't get me
Anyway,
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
anyway.
And I don't mean to say this in a derogative way,
You're gonna.
but I hate
my
the
husband.
Kardashians.
Oh,
You
well.
don't hate the
I hate their
Kardashians.
representation
Do you?
to American culture.
Well, let me tell you
but
this.
they are American
You
culture.
gonna watch them on Saturday night?
There's two things.
If you
I don't,
respect
I
the
don't,
Kardashians, you better
Hold on,
hate
everybody,
Love and Hip
everybody,
Hop.
I don't.
everybody, be quiet. There's two things
But-
you can't
but-
do in this show. You can't talk about Beyonce and Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Kim Kardashian's trash.
No,
Let's-
so-
come on now.
We
but
got to go to a commercial.
just
Pastor,
like
we're
her.
gonna talk about when we
I
come
just
back.
like her.
The number one mistake singles make.
The number one mistake
Singles,
singles
you making
make.
mistakes. Let us help you. We got the pastor. There he is. Don't look at him.
You better roll with the river. Hold up, it's this show.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Trying to help
Anyway,
us out.
give us a
Wrong
call
shot.
at 202-656-1BAR. We'll be
One
right
bar.
back. Salute.
Salute.
Alcoholics.
Anyway, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuning to the open bar.
Oh,
Salud. Yo, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at WLVS Radio YouTube. Definitely check out all the wonderful shows that WLVS have to offer. Yo, what's going on with the museum? Anybody know?
The Hip Hop Museum.
Yeah, how's it going? How's it doing?
I think it's just added
over,
last
wasn't it?
week.
Is this
Oh, it's an
last
employee
week?
right here. Tell us.
Is that
Oh, word.
they can't hear you on the mic?
18th.
Get a mic, producer.
The exhibit should be ending on the 18th, but stay tuned because things can change maybe.
They changed.
And it may be moving, right? It may be traveling.
We should
Things
go.
may
We should
be
go.
moving or changing. Like we're just going through some things. But
How do we
this
get
is the last
tickets?
week that you can get it, the 18th. You don't need tickets. Yeah, you can just walk in. We're open
Nice.
Wednesday,
12 to 6, right?
Friday, and Saturday.
Where is it located?
We're at
Wednesday,
the Blind
Friday,
Wino,
Saturday.
so 700 Delaware Street Northwest. Yeah, we're at Wednesday, Friday, Saturday now.
Saturday
Wednesday,
trip?
I believe
I'm
it's
gonna try to
like
go
4 to
Saturday.
8. We have evening hours on Wednesday, and then the other hours are still 12 to 6.
Nice.
Perfecto.
Thank
Go
you.
Check out the Hip Hop Museum. Come on, do it for the
Museum,
culture.
WLVS.
Wow. And then
And it's Black
DC's
History Month. Don't be stupid.
DC's premier recording studio.
because inside there you'll see a lot of stuff from Def Jam, Motown.
Like people really contributed stuff, like
Wow.
their own stuff.
Wow.
I'm going to do a photo shoot there just because I'll be in there. I can't go on because I'm old.
I knew it was 85. Yo, that's what's up. You said you are going?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see that.
it's supposed
I'm
to be nice
interested.
on tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 67 degrees, like one of these days.
No.
Yeah, but it's not
Today
close.
was 74,
It's gonna be warm.
but tomorrow's supposed to be 40.
And then the next day,
It's supposed to be 40
all right, we'll see.
or
I
50
bet
or
you-
something like that.
50,
I bet
yeah.
you.
Like we said, we're
26.
drinking the Indian summer. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
Wait.
actually,
Indians about four. So
actually,
Give it
tomorrow's
back,
gonna be
take away.
51. Thursday 57. Friday 61,
See,
Nice.
we can ready coast. It's happening this week.
and then Saturday 38.
Whoa.
Back in the house.
Sunday
Yeah.
If you
42.
do right
Wow.
and find the boo on Friday, you can
why I
stay
said
in
off
the
mic.
house Saturday.
Wow. Of
Be
course,
bunned up.
wow.
If you're doing
Of course, my favorite segment of the show is the love sexy relationship. We have the love
bad about
guru
my
is
life.
in the building himself. What's good, Pastor? What's on your mind?
Hey, so I was sitting before I started working on Monday,
Alfred Street Bar for the church.
and this was like just on yesterday,
Stop
really.
talking about my church. I'm a punch.
I was thinking about the biggest mistake that singles make.
Wow.
The biggest mistake that singles make. Now,
Ask them out on the first date.
to set up
Expectations.
to set up this, because it's going to be a quick run to the answer. So, but to set it up, let me just ask you, has anybody ever experienced something that experience where you were trying to do something to be helpful or to make something better, but you actually were making it worse, but you didn't realize that's what you were doing? Like,
Every day.
like when your
Every
mama
day.
would, when your mama would like when the stove caught on fire, and you would think to go get some water, right? Mama said, "Don't go get water," right?
It's a grease fire.
Yeah.
It's a grease fire, right? So because the water will actually make it worse,
Spread.
but even though you're trying to make it better, this is a little bit more morbid, but just follow me a little bit.
Is someone dying?
yeah. So a lot of times people get shot, right? And you would think if you grab them and pick them up and take them to the hospital, you make them better. But sometimes moving people,
It can actually kill them.
you know what I'm saying? You make it worse when you think you make it better. So this really matters. This really matters when you get into important issues like
Right.
death or like or even my first example was
Wait, hold on. If you die while we're just
The grief-
dating,
grief
I'm
fire.
good.
the grease fire, right? Like you burn the house down when it could have been just something we could have solved in the kitchen, right?
Do some salt on it.
Yeah, exactly. So this really matters when it comes to important things. So think about relationships, right, real quick. So you're a single person, right? And in your mind, you're trying to connect with somebody to share your life with, right?
Right.
And so what you do to try to connect with this person is you keep trying to make yourself better,
Right.
in an attempt to make them know how valuable, how worthy, or how deserving you are.
Wow.
And you think that's going to make your connection work or be better, man, his heart gonna stop.
Is that a last? Your heart stops when you sneeze.
Yeah, that's what they say, right? So, like he came back like 3 times.
Well,
He always
it was
agrees.
actually 6, but go ahead.
Okay, exactly. But so think about in the context of which I set up, a person. Most of us think if I put myself together, keep myself up, we work out, we do all these kinds of things. We work to get money even because we want people who are going to connect with us or who we're going to share life with to know that we're worthy or deserving or
that's organic,
or valuable, right?
Is that something
I don't think so.
Is that people want to do that for them, or you think?
I think a lot of people now do that. They feel like they have to have their selves together before they even approach someone.
Yeah.
Or have someone approach them.
Yes.
But in order for you to like grow together, I don't think you need to be in that state.
Okay, so I'm not saying that you have to grow together. Well, I want to stay right with you. The first part of it, and that is, people don't feel like they shouldn't even approach somebody until they've gotten themselves on what they call being on point, right?
Because the rejection is real.
Okay, but subconsciously what's happening is you're in a losing position. All right, when you're trying to make yourself acceptable to other people. See, it's one thing if you were putting yourself together because you were just building yourself up for you.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it to be accepted by other people, this is when you actually are throwing water on the grease, or you're still running even after you got shot.
Yeah, because you're still not happy with yourself.
You're making it worse. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're trying to make it better, but you're actually making the relationship thing worse.
So, Pastor, if I can make an analogy real quick.
Okay, please.
It's like having a child when you didn't plan it. When you meet the woman that you want to be with, you have to change what you were doing because you have to. Same thing as when you have a kid. I can't do the same things I did before I had this kid that now when she's here I have to deal with.
Yeah, so but
is that a little on the same lines because I feel like when you meet someone that really is for you and with you and that you want to be with, it's always a surprise. Drug. It's always a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise, and you're never ready for it because you have to.
Okay. I think that part is true. I think that's part is true.
I get that because I say it because like a child, when you have a kid, it happens unexpectedly. In some situations,
right?
And when it does, you have
Black
to
and Latino families.
So when you meet the person that you will be with for the rest of your life, you
okay. So no, I get it. That
stop.
Okay, no, I know. Okay, so now that's different. What you're talking about is meeting somebody who you are impressed by, you like, and you actually want to connect with, and they make you want to be better.
Yes.
That's cool if they make you want to go home and work on yourself. That's a good thing, right? It's good to meet people who make you want to go home and work on yourself, right? But I'm talking about if your strategy is I'm going to fix myself up, get myself together, get this, drive this, act like this, talk like this in order for people to accept me or for somebody to, to be accepted by others, for people to know that I'm valuable, then...
Back then they didn't want me. Now while
you think you're drawing them, you're actually repelling people because that actually has an aura to it.
Yeah.
When you're trying to just sell yourself, like if you're just
saying a lie.
Yeah, if you're putting yourself in a position where you're just selling yourself,
Mike Jones.
Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you do that, people are onto it. They notice it, they feel it, and guess what? They kind of don't want it.
Yeah, like that nigga wasn't like that before.
So you actually bring rejection when you're trying to sell yourself versus if you just in your element, doing your thing, being better. Because people can look at you and tell whether you're working on you, and they get attracted to that. Like,
yes,
like she after her stuff, like she doing her thing, and she's not being
arrogant. On her grind.
She's not mean. She's just doing her thing, and it's attractive, right?
Initially, until it becomes reality. And people see that they either
she's mean and attractive.
Can't keep up with you, or B, they had a representative that they can't keep up.
Exactly. Well, no doubt, absolutely.
So you got to know what you're asking for when you step to somebody with those kind of qualities, and when you're making those adjustments. Because I don't like to say that people are faking if it's positive.
Right.
Even if it starts off as like, you know, like you said, just doing it to be accepted. Hopefully somewhere in that they find a niche or something that they become passionate about, or they see a light bulb and say, you know what?
Yeah, well, but I don't want to put it just into the. I don't want to put it just into the. But I hear what you're saying when it comes to the entrepreneurs and stuff like that. You got to know what you're getting yourself into,
just regular people like, I want to take care of myself and I want to be.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I think in a general way, everybody should be concerned about making yourself better for you, right? Just being better, living a better life, and people will be attracted to that.
However, one or two things gonna happen. Either they're gonna see that that's real and that's you, and they got to get on board or move out the way, or you're not gonna be if you're faking, not gonna be able to keep that up.
Well, no, yeah, exactly. I think it becomes what Tito said. People will see you and want to be around that, and it makes them go home and work on themselves. They're like,
yeah.
You want to inspire.
He's so organized. I got to go home and get myself organized. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's so this. I need to go home.
Exactly.
So that's a good thing. Why do you do that?
I cannot go to jail dating this lawyer. Right. Like, I really told my friends, like, y'all, I am dating a lawyer now. I cannot go to jail no more. And they were like, I know, girl, because you don't want him to see that you be going to jail and you don't care. So I was like, so
Tina, did you check her record first?
Yes,
I did. And her record is terrible.
Be quiet. But I did stop.
But I'm married anyway.
I stopped keeping bail money. I used to keep bail money.
I'm married anyway because
so if I went to jail, my friends knew where, because it's only 10% bond. I already know, you know, if I get some $5,000 bond,
she's changed.
Go get my bond.
She's
money.
changed with me. Like
I definitely have.
She is like I don't know if you heard that. If you watched that Netflix show,
I don't know about
House of Horrors. What's
it's
it called?
A very dark
Hill
movie
House,
that you're comparing our relationship to.
So there's a story about
she kills herself and then her daughter.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
But the underlying theme is that she is the free spirit, the joy, the happiness, and the husband is the
solid,
the grounding. She's the kite, he's a string.
Right. Okay.
So that's us.
Well, y'all giving me Gomez and Elvira now these days.
No.
No, I like that too. I like that.
She flies. Elvira. Ro Julia is my spirit animal. Ro Julia is my twins. Whatever. So anyway.
Okay. No doubt.
She flies. I don't hold her down, but she lifts me up.
He holds me down. He keeps me out of.
I'm Benjamin Franklin. She's a kite getting struck by lightning.
This canine tooth.
I'm Benjamin Franklin. She's a kite getting struck by lightning.
So back to the subject.
I can't wait till this honeymoon phase is over with. See, I can stop doing that. I want to see some arguing.
But look, back to the subject. What mistakes did you make as a single woman? Wasn't that what you said?
Mistakes are plenty, but what I
not meeting me.
I'm talking about the biggest mistake that singles make. Yeah.
The biggest mistake I made in
fake it when you make it.
And well, that's was your mistake. And being with Tito in my single life was, I think
you should have made him wait a little longer. Tito should have
waited. Probably, but I liked him a lot because it was so different from me, and he's such a charming
on the first night.
Yeah, let's just shift the subject real quick. But
singles, we talking about y'all. We ain't talking about married people.
So let me ask you guys this question: can sex be great the first time?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's the best the first time.
Pastor, my whole phone
it's the best. It's the best the first time.
Nah, it's not the best the first time.
No, it's the best.
I'm asking.
It could be bomb as shit
the first time.
Yeah.
It depends on the level of inebriation.
Or maybe like
the
confidence level.
Under what influence you under?
But you know what? I've been in a situation. I'll be like, hold on, this got to be a fluke.
The nervousness.
Let me go back. This got to be a fluke.
I don't know you.
What did he do to you?
And it was a fluke. It was fluke the second time.
Quiet. Put the fan.
I lost it. I missed it. Pause.
Damn, so dumb, Joe.
I'm not gonna do this.
Hey, go ahead.
Pause.
His last was not leadership.
Okay. All right,
like that man. What's his name? That had the governor. His wife was looking at him from behind the little thing.
In inappropriate circumstances.
The Virginia governor.
That right now. Hold on, but if we're going to anything else, that is the craziest thing that happened this week.
Last week.
This is past the second. We can't do that. But anyway, go ahead, Pastor. Keep going.
It's too late.
I just
we'll come back to that.
But see, I think y'all answered too quick. But if you think about it, sex the first time, is it ever amazing?
Amazing, no.
amazing.
The first time, not really, right?
It can be good.
Well, hold up. 9 times out of 10, it can be amazing if you're under the right influence.
It's even then. It's still just
because
good.
Then you're like the next day. You're like, did I do that? Do I remember clearly everything?
It's just good. I think like all things grow.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's. I think it's probably
because the 10th time is like you look back at the first time. You're like, that was nothing.
Right. I can
Yeah, but it's that doesn't.
No,
mean the
first time
couldn't have been
be
amazing.
everything. No. The first time you're gonna be like, yo, put it all in, all out.
The first time, but see, the first time you can't even get. See, this is the thing. You also don't even know the person that well, right? Like by the 10th time,
does she want to be touched in her booty hole? Like,
yeah, does she want to be choked? Or
you got see if the thumb goes in first.
Because if it's me, if I pull this in too much with the whole
you just rub the thumb up on it and see if she want it first.
But the first time, sex can be amazing when there's no ex. You know, when you just did, they be like, they don't care.
So apparently, I'm the only Boy Scout here, and the Boy Scout motto is be prepared.
Okay.
So the first time is always crazy. It has to be. It
has to be.
That lays the foundation.
Okay.
Because if not, she ain't coming back. Because a woman knows.
She ain't coming back.
A woman knows in 5 seconds is she coming back or not.
Well,
I mean, because I'm just saying.
I love how y'all been up here telling women what we will be doing.
We're speaking from experience.
Y'all have the power. I don't power and control.
I don't think that. I think women do the same thing. That we
thinking too.
They feeling like that was okay. I'll go back again.
That was a little whack, but that's okay. Oh, his sweat. Oh, it got my eye. It's burning, but it's fine. Okay.
But do women feel like? But do women feel like sometimes? Hold on, this was.
I tell you this.
I feel sometimes like this was a fluke. Let me go back and see if it was.
Well, it depends. If he lasts more than 12 minutes, then they may be like, okay, we can work with this. But if it was
12,
like
that's all you need.
I mean, well,
no, she said if he lasts more than 12, more than 12.
Average sex lasts 18 to 21 minutes. It's the law of averages. If you look online, look it. However,
I think it's even less than that.
That's a little high.
I'm being generous. 18 to 21.
I think it's lower than 10. I think it's lower than 10.
We talking about black. We talking about
you talking about Spanish. You talking about actually pounding. You talking about
30 minutes straight.
No, you talking about actually pounding or just 7 hours straight. Does this include the foreplay? Does this include the foreplay?
6 hours. Yes, the whole session. The whole session.
Look, men's foreplay take about 4 minutes. Women's foreplay take about 3.2 minutes. And the rest of it is just a whole bunch of hanging on.
I'm throwing this fucking mic away.
Hanging on, calling Jesus on the main line, thinking about Care Bears and shit. So y'all don't.
Yeah, I mean. So
I'll say this. Sex after 20 minutes, that's probably too long.
For you?
No. It can go past that, but that's probably too long after that.
For you,
y'all should be done in 20 minutes.
It's too long for you.
Y'all must
is that are you doing just one session?
You know that's not for fucking facts.
Y'all must don't buy them little pills from the gas station. They be working. They work.
Oh, you know, huh?
They work.
But it's too long.
He buy them and then fall asleep.
The pills from the gas station.
20 minutes is too long.
They are the bomb. I'm telling you.
Boy, you crazy.
The man Ultima.
I told you I don't do none of those stimulators because I'm like, what am I going to do when I turn 60? I really need it.
Still use.
I might really need it then.
No, by that time they'll have something new for you.
So by next year you'll be fine.
No, that's why you got. That's why you got to take your. That's why you take your dose up so much.
No, but I'm saying they'll have something new for you.
I just said I'm not going to do it. I got friends who do. I'm like, you're too young to be doing this.
Just think about it. 30 years ago, when we were smoking, people were smoking weed, right? They were just smoking regular weed. Now they got all these high grades and hybrids.
This is true, but I'm just saying, if you start taking help early, like when you turn 58 and you need help, it's like your body's gonna be like, no, I ain't got nothing for you.
Those pills aren't for help. It's for fun.
No. It's just fun time.
It's just fun.
Not for
Pastor, help. Where can they find your book, Pastor?
Pastor's lying.
Pastor's
lying like shit. Pastor,
no. I don't take no stimulus, baby.
Yo, there's a pastor here saying he's
Pastor don't have
power.
Pastor say he's fucking.
You pray before you do it.
Pastor said he fucking.
He didn't say that.
Hey, listen.
You're not gonna disrespect him. Because I'm on the right hand of the pastor. Look at him mad at me. I'm
like, I'm gonna snatch
Oh my!
A wig.
Don't put
snatch
yourself
a wig.
out there. You don't lie.
Right.
Her soul and give it back
Amen.
to Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. Lead souls to Jesus.
Actually, he said he will snatch her soul.
And lead it to Jesus.
He said after I'm finished with it.
Pastor, tell
Jesus,
everybody.
you want it? He's gonna be like, no.
Jesus, you want a piece?
You right. Tell everybody where they can
Jesus,
find
like,
your
you
book.
got it, bro.
Tell everybody where they can find your book, Pastor.
I am Darrell. I am DarrellOwens.com and Amazon, of course. Love
Please
rework.
buy this book
The
and
Love
then read
Guru
it
is in
and
the
quote
building.
chapters and tag me in it
Yo,
so I can talk
we're-
about it.
She's funny. We're going to a quick break and we'll come back and we're going to say the stuff that we like about our
And we're gonna have
children.
to talk about
Unpopular
politics first.
We only got 5 minutes.
Okay,
so
About our children, yeah.
So
we're gonna be totally honest.
We're gonna be totally honest. The stuff we don't like about our children. But my daughter's watching live on Instagram.
everything
So I'm
about my
gonna hang up.
baby.
I'm gonna hang up. She don't need
Yes,
to hear
exactly.
that.
Please hang up on
You're
it.
way cuter than
Bad
he is.
connection.
Bad connection. Anyway, give us a call at
That's not your
Give us a
daddy.
call at 202.
You're way too cute. That's not
I'll
your
be right
daddy.
back with the things we don't like about our children.
The shit we don't like.
This is a certified hood classic.
She said.
Yo, we straight in with
She
the
said
things,
coming in or
the things that we don't like about our
shit
children.
we don't like.
Stop.
We will
About
start.
our
We'll
children.
start with
If-
you,
if I could
lady.
be honest.
Lady
You're the
Castro.
lady.
Lady
If I-
Castro. We'll start with you.
I don't know what I don't even know.
You
Well,
love
you-
stuff.
It's something you don't like about your
I
daughter.
love everything about my daughters.
No, see, love. That's why it's a tricky word. See, because love and light. Love is I
big
accept them
difference.
completely. I accept you completely. I have no judgment or criticism of you.
Shit
Right?
you don't like.
But somebody don't like, man.
Gone.
It's like really reflective.
So baby girl, baby girl talks to me. She turned 6 the other day.
Oh,
Okay.
precious.
She turned 16.
60?
60.
6.
0, 6.
Oh, 6.
6.
So she say out
I ain't calling nobody 60 years old baby girl.
Some people do.
You look 70.
Delicious.
But you know what I'm saying. But honestly, I'll be honest. As much as I like her to be outgoing and open and whatnot, it's great and whatnot.
She need to shut the hell
She
up.
talks too much. Straight up, it's like real. It's like real. Like when she was younger, people walk in the room, you want her to speak and say hello and say hi and talk and be. But now she'll become your friend and start talking to us embarrassing. Like, yo,
So?
could you be quiet? Like,
No, she can't. She just discovered
like that person is too. The person is trying to be so nice because it's your child
So
and it's so precious. The little girl's just trying to talk,
There's
but they
lessons.
really tired too. They tired too.
So there's
I'm tired
lessons
of hearing
for
it. They tired of hearing it. But we don't want to let this 6-year-old is intimidating us. And
Well,
making us-
actually, but and you know what? To tell you the truth, you really can't. You want to shut them up,
I know.
but you can't shut them up because later on they'll shut up in life. You know, and they won't express themselves anymore.
So for me, my thing is
that's the best thing you said all day. Since you woke up, I don't even remember what you did.
So for me, mine is 10 years old. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and the thing I don't like most about her, is that she's just like me.
Oh,
yes.
She is
Cold-blooded.
shy, but crazy smart. I would rather her be more outgoing.
She's off-putting.
Because
she doesn't care.
Because like me, she's too sensitive, but she's strong too.
Right.
She has my will, but what I don't like about her is that she is just shy. Like
she got a lot of those traits and stuff that, right, like her dad had when you were young.
She's strong and confident in what she does, and she's a master of what she does. Yes. But she's too shy to show it.
Right.
And I would like her to show it more.
Exactly right. I get that. Okay, so another thing, baby girl, she's like, you never seen your kids act like their mother, and you be like, dang, I blew it.
I only got one, so no.
Baby only 6 years old.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But they already displaying these traits.
What about your older kids that you don't like?
If you have
what about your older kids? Because you don't talk about one.
Is that your only girl?
No.
If you have more than one kid, that's a very honest assessment. Because if you only have one kid, that kid is the best.
Well, I only have one kid, and
if you have more than one kid,
the other girl?
Yeah, my other.
You have to have one that's not better, but one that you're more proud than the other.
Oldest daughter.
Sha is 26.
She got a 6 and a 26-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. 20 years apart, right?
Damn, you spread it wide and laid
I'm
it low.
liking
Yo, we ran out of time. I'm gonna
different
tell
mamas,
everybody
though.
else.
Exactly.
No, Red gotta do
He's
his.
got 2 kids.
And you gotta tell yours first because
I
you only
would
got
not
one.
do it.
Go ahead, Red.
You will do it.
I won't do it.
Hot Ron has one kid with 3 different baby mamas.
The shit I don't like is right. I'm gonna say this about all my kids, right? One I don't like is this. You feel like your ass can't talk to me about shit, but you can come ask me for some damn money. I have a problem with that shit.
You be like, why can't you be mute on the money, huh?
I like it.
You say, how come you ain't mute on the money, right?
Yeah, you ain't mute. I mean, the hardest thing for most people to do is ask them for money.
Not this generation. It's the reverse.
That's the easiest thing as a
It's
kid
the
to do.
reverse.
As a kid,
My kids are grown. I have grown kids.
I have a 22-year-old daughter, and for most of her life, she was referred to as the beautiful nightmare because she's a nightmare, and that goes for beautiful one. She controls my relationships. I had to wait till she went to college to even have a successful and real relationship.
Yeah, same.
And she still walks by my bedroom like.
True story. I had to fight
with
her
you?
daughter to get her approval.
What do you mean fight?
Like we were in tussle. We were involved in a real fight.
Yeah, it was wrestling. Y'all had the WWE it out.
I asked her.
That's fake news. Fake news.
I asked her first. She said
she looked skeptical.
She's like, okay. She's like, okay.
I just think that right now, this generation of children, and I'm not just talking about my child.
But you are talking about hers in the clump.
This generation of children, not just my child, they seem to think that the world owes them everything. I remember I'm growing up. I caught the subway. I didn't.
We created
yeah, we
that.
did. We ruined
that.
I think we did.
But also, I mean, even
I tell your ass to get on
my
the bus.
senior fees. My senior fees. My mother. I didn't be like, Mama, how am I get my senior fees paid? If
Get your ass a job.
If I couldn't get them done, then I went to my mother.
We ruined them because Avery's like that right now, and that's a problem because he get Ubered so much he don't even care about a driver's license.
Uber.
My daughter,
I
be like, yo, little girls younger than you getting their driver's license.
You know what? I will say that about my two teenage daughters. My 2 oldest ones, they have their license. They had their license, by 18. But my 19-year-old, she has a permit. My 15-year-old, she's 15 in 10 months now. She's trying to get her permit. She's, school messed it up.
10 months.
Well, you have to be 15 and 9 months to
my
get
daughter's
it
situation with me is I just can't drive, and she needs somebody to teach her. And
she called me and said, "Can you teach me how to drive?"
I admit I'm not the best driver myself, so I'm like, I'm not teaching you.
Why didn't you pay for her to go to driving school then?
She had a mama. So anyway,
you bought all them damn Ubers you done spent. You could have bought her.
Oh my God, man!
We had a great show tonight.
He paid child support.
Yo, thank you guys for
Sometimes.
listening. See you next week. Salud.
Salute.
See y'all later.